Dear friends, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I will be diving into one of Vulnhub machines, which is Hacksudo fork. From my point of view, this machine is so fantastic, which will involve a variety of important techniques, such as exploiting vulnerability of CMS, cracking Linux passwords, and cracking zip file, and also privilege escalation. So I think there will be a lot to take. However, before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. This will help the channel grow. Now we can head over to Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, as always, would be netdiscover. And I specify the option of -I. All traffic, all packets will be sent from this interface because my Kali Linux has been configured as 2 NRC or network interface cards. And this one, Kali Linux will use this as net 1 to communicate with victim or target machine. And also I take the option of -R to narrow down the network range. So now we can press enter. As you can see, the IP address of the target could be recognized as 154. As you know, the first IP address belongs to internal DHCP server of VirtualBox, and the second one is assigned to host. In my case, is Windows host. So what are we going to do next? We need to do port and self scanning with a map. To save time of this video, I've already done that before. So now we can get out its result. So as you can see over here, let me scroll up a bit. I took the options like scene scan, the virtual scan, the default script scan. Sorry, I got it wrong. So this one is default script scan, and this one is virtual scan, followed by the -P- to do the full range port scan. The last option for all is ON to output the result into this file. And as you can notice here, the IP address of the target has been changed as I have already re-imported the target machine into the VirtualBox. So the target machine has been assigned different IP address. So from the Nmap scanning results, we can tell the target has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 open port numbers in total. Let's take a look at them one by one. The first one is 21, which is running FTP service, and also the version information. The version number is not retrieved by a map. And the second one is 22, which is running SSH service or secure shell service, and also the version information 7.9 virtual number. I don't think we can find any workable vulnerability for this particular version. Okay. The third one is 80, which is running HTTP service, and also the version information Apache 2. And the next one is some sort of RPC bind, the remote procedure call. In most cases, we do not need to pay attention to such service or ports, okay? And the next one is 443, which is running HTTP service. A bit weird. Normally this port number is used by SSL or TLS. And the next one is 2049, which is running NFS or network file sharing service. So I think we need to check it out. And the next one is 3306, which is running MySQL service, and also the version information. Let's scroll down. I think all remaining ports are related to, NFS service. So I think where shall we start to enumerate the target machine? I think I already mentioned it over and over in my channel. If the target machine has file sharing service running, such a service should be enumerated first. This case is FTP service and also the NFS service. So how to enumerate FTP service? Let me clear the screen to get bigger space on the screen. Okay, so now we can run the search exploit utility to see whether this version of FTP is vulnerable or not. However, we didn't get the version number, right? So maybe I think it's almost impossible to find the vulnerability for this service. So next, we need to enumerate the NFS service or network file sharing service. This service can allow different machines to share a folder or share something. Okay, so how to enumerate? We can use another utility, show mount, with option of E and followed by the IP address of the target. Press enter. However, although we got one line export list for this one, however, we didn't see any shares on the target. So how to do next, or what shall be enumerated next? I think we need to see whether the MySQL service is vulnerable to weak credentials. Okay, so let me also, we can put the option of -P, and we can provide the password like root. However, we got the error cannot connect to local server through this socket. So I think we have already done the enumeration with several services like NFS, MySQL, and also FTP service. But so far, the results is a bit disappointing. Okay, but this doesn't matter. Next, we need to take a look at the port number 80, and we need to enumerate web application both manually and automatically. Enumeration is very important. Sorry, before we proceed, I'd like to note down some information or key information. The IP address of the target and the port number 21. I just noted down some important port number. So it's running FTP service. 22 is SSH service. And port 80, which is running HTTP. Port 443, which also running FTP service. A port 2000 for the line. This is default port number by NFS service. The NFS, and also port MySQL. And next, we are entering the enumeration stage. So let's put the IP address of the target into the address bar. Press enter. I think the key to success of this machine would be enumeration. However, we got error. Sorry, I mistyped the IP address of the target. Remove the S. So Hacksudo fork. Very beautiful site. And we can check its source code. So where I can, I shouldn't hold over or highlight this character, and then we can check its source code. So here, so I cannot get the source code. Yeah, source code. And here there is a link. We can open this in new tab. So nothing else. So fork team, click here. And we got something important in the comment. So Kaisa cipher, and this is the some steganography tool we can copy and access this repository by browser, and we can clone this repository to our Kali Linux. To clone, press enter. So if we go back to this page, so what's sound steganol? So I think this utility can hide security information, by this script, by this one, sound steganol, and also can extracting secret information for wave audio file. And now I think we should focusing on this one, X wave. And let's go back. And I think here there is MP4 file. Maybe we can open link in new tab. We can download this MP4 file. We can use wget. Okay, it's done. So next, I think we can try to, maybe we can use Python, or we can get out this Python script. And this is, I think, is written in Python 3. So we need to give the audio file, select audio file. Very easy. We just run Python 2 or Python 3 and sound and X wave, and we need to use option of -F to specify the option or argument. So this case is smoke. But please wait, something went wrong. Try again. Maybe there is nothing in this audio file. Okay, but we should keep this in our mind. This should be very useful. Okay, so now let's go back. So what else we can get from the index1 file? Yeah, this one, Hacksudo. So this is the author of the box. Maybe this is a possible username. We can Hacksudo, possible username. Okay, so let's go back. And also we can check whether this site has robot file or not. Not found. And next, I think we can try to access the second port number 443. But I think they are running same application. So later we just focus on the port number 80, okay, to save time of this video. So what can we do next? Let me launch the Nicto to do the automatic enumeration. I always use this utility to begin our web enumeration. So readme, because this can give us some very useful information sometimes. CMS, as you can see, the CMS, readme. Maybe we can take a look at this file first. Maybe some version information. Oh, we can download this, or we can use wget to download this file. Readme, and we can get out this file. So blah, 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 colorful smoke effects, nothing useful. So now we can have a look at this directory found by Nigto. In the meantime, we can launch the Gobuster because we want to do some things in parallel way. Okay, HTTP. We can specify the URL of the target and with the list, Gobuster directory, extension option. Press enter. So now let's go back to access CMS directory. And it's loading. When it's loaded, then we can see what it's about. This should be some sort of CMS or content management system like WordPress. But there's so many CMS there, okay? And some of them are free and open source. Let's bring up the terminal. We found something else like dict. This should be, from the name itself implies its usage. This should be the dictionary and the fork. So the fork, maybe also we can access this. This site has been rendered. Apparently, this is the another popular CMS made simple, and even we can get its version. So next, I think we need to check whether this version is vulnerable or not. Search exploit, search exploit, and followed by the name CMS made simple. Oh, there's so many exploits, and based on the version information, this should be one what we are interested in, right? Remote code execution, fantastic. However, this is authenticated. It means that we should get credentials to use this exploit for our purpose, okay? Or to execute command. But now we didn't get any credentials yet. Let's go back. Not this one. Yeah, I think, of course, I don't think we can find anything else by Gobuster. So I'd like to interrupt it. Okay, so next we need to download this dictionary. Dict. Press enter. We can check how many words in this dictionary. Not very big, less than 200. And next is a fork directory. Fork, interesting. Fork. And nothing here. Okay, so far I think we have already got something very important. So the CMS is CMS made simple, and the version is this one. And however, we need to get its credentials to use this exploit. So how to do next? I think we have already downloaded dictionary, and also I think we have already get the possible username, right? Hacksudo. Maybe we need to check whether we can make a brute forcing against this CMS. However, what's the administrators panel? We didn't find it, so we can use the Gobuster again and to make deeper enumeration, CMS, and immediately we can get something. All of them belong to default directories of this CMS made simple. So I think now we can, because although here config.php, but its size is 0, so nothing here. So next we can check to see whether we can access its administrators panel. So we can try to use admin and admin to log in, but failed. So next I think we can, of course, I'd like to interrupt the Gobuster again. Next we can launch the Hydra to brute force this post form. Okay, so how to do? Let me show you. We can open developer 2 of the browser and navigate to network. Let me show you my methodology when you try to brute force HTTP post form. Okay, we can trigger new request like admin and password, submit, and then we can get almost, I think we just pay attention to the first request, and we can go to the login page and also the request or request the payload. So now we can bring up the terminal to use Hydra to crack the password for this user. The username should be Hacksudo. We can copy, or you can use admin. They're just the same. Okay, but for now I can, we can use the downloaded dictionary, and we can use option of F. It means that the Hydra will immediately stop when it finds correct password, and also we can specify the IP address of the target and surface. This case is post form, and then we can get its login page from here. Request, we can copy. Okay, paste over here, and then we use the column to separate different field. The second field, what we need to put here, put into the second field or second section is request header. We can switch to raw, and then we simply copy the entire request payload and put in here, and we need to put the placeholder or hole, and then every word from dictionary will be placed into this hole. So the user, and similarly for the password, pass, not password. Okay, and next we need to specify the third section. We need to put when we submit incorrect credentials, the keyword of response. So here the keyword is incorrect, so we just copy, or we can type in. You can use the capital F to specify, or you just specify the keyword itself. It's okay. It depends. It depends on you. So incorrect, and then we can press enter. Because the dictionary is very small, so as you can see, 0 valid password found. Even you can change the dictionary to raw keyword list, but I'd like to tell you, this will not succeed either. So hold on, I think we have already got some, dictionary and also possible username, but so far is a bit disappointing. However, if you remember very well about the Nmap scanning results, maybe the password or the dictionary should be used for cracking FTP. Okay, or SSH. Let me show you. Hydra and the username and the dictionary, and we can put the SSH. We can crack the SSH first. Press enter. This will not take long because the dictionary is very small. If we cannot crack the password for this user with the SSH service, next we can do it for the FTP service. Okay. Okay, it's done. 0 valid password found. So we change SSH to FTP. Press enter. Very quickly, we got a password for this user. So then we can launch, oh sorry, not launch, connect to the FTP to the target, Hacksudo, and the password is hackme. And we can run ls, list directory content. Usually put these 3 options together, and we can get the flag, no problem. Great, right? We can use the tab key, and we can navigate into this directory. The 3 files. We can use mget and followed by the asterisk. Then we just press enter. And next of course, now we have already downloaded all files from the target. Next, we need to check we can have permission to upload the file or navigate the directory, but cannot change directory. Also, we can check to see whether we can upload something. Echo test. We can put test, but permission denied. So it means that it's not allowed to upload the file to the target. Okay, so now let's take a look at downloaded file. First of all, we can take a look at the flag. So great, you done step 1, and also the authors. So what it's about, Hacksudo, CEO, founder, great, and the install log, so nothing here. And we found this one, secret, so we can use the unzip and the secret, but it's password protected. No problem. I think we can use, of course, you can convert this zip file to hash and launch John the Ripper or Hashcat to crack it. However, if the file is zip, I prefer to use another utility F crack. Let me autocomplete this command. So here, secret. Here the U option means unzip, and D, the uppercase D, means dictionary-based attack, and followed by the password dictionary. If you want to get the help, you can F crack. As you can see now, you can get its usage. After all, we cannot remember a lot of things. Okay, so this is my way. So, oh sorry, I think we have already got the password, and then we can unzip this file without any problem. Paste in here, and we got 2 files. The secret text file, but nothing here. Localhost equals server IP. However, we also get this audio file, the WA file. So I think now the next step should lies in this file. Do you remember we have the signal utility? We can go inside this directory and launch the Python and Hacksudo, press enter. Oh, we need to use the F option. Press enter. As you can see, your secret message is shift by 3. It means that this is the shift cipher, and this should be the encrypted message. We can copy, and then you can go to the website like this one. You can paste the data or encrypted message here and decrypt, and then you can get the decrypted data. We can copy and paste over here. So this should be the fork. You know, the fork maybe is running CMS. Here, actually, this is not CMS. The directory for the CMS is CMS itself and the username. So next, I think we can, you know, log into the CMS with this credential. So let me fork and the password, paste over here, submit. It's successful. And also, as we know, there is one exploit for this version of CMS. CMS made simple. You know this one. You know this one. So next, I'd like to get this file to current working directory. Search exploit and paste in here. Next, we need to open up this Python script because we need to do some modification to make it work properly. For example, here, so in this case, the base URL which needed to be changed. CMS, okay, and also the username should be changed. CMS, oh sorry, this should be fork, and then password we can remove existing one and copy from here and paste in here. Okay. And another very, very important change should be done is this one, CSRF parameter or cross-site or, the cross-server. So this should be the server request forgery. This some kind of, sorry, I cannot remember its exact name. CSRF. This can prevent client-side attack. So this is the cross-site request forgery. And we need to check this parameter name. And so we need to find such, I think should be this one. This is the random value. Every time you log out and you will get the different value of different CSRF token. So back to our Python script, here should be changed to SK. Okay, so I think that's all we need to modify. Now we can launch. So this should be Python 2 or Python 3. Yeah, Python 2. We can Python 2. Press enter. As you can see, exploit succeeded. Shell can be found in this one. And also, as you know, the shell, the parameter for this shell is CMD. So now, how to do next? We can copy this URL where the web shell is located, and we can pass the parameter cmd, for example, like id. As you can see, the id command has been successfully executed. So what can we do next? Next, we need to get the get an initial for the hold by running reverse shell command. First, we need to set the listener on the Linux to wait for collection from the target. Next, we can go to the website like the pen test monkey, and you can try different commands to get a reverse shell. However, to save time, I'd like to give you the right one. We can copy this Python, and we can run the version of Python on the target. So for example, which Python? So Python 2 is there. So next we can copy this command, and we need to do some modification. We can copy and put here as attacking IP, and port number is 555. Now we can copy the entire command and put it over here. I think it's working. So now, of course, we have already got the initial foothold on the target, but this isn't very well. We can spawn a bit better shell by pty module. Okay, so now we can, now I think also we can define or set the environment variable term then we can clear screen when necessary to get a bigger space. Now we can go to home directory and backups. Nothing here. I'll go to second one, db backups. We can cut out this file. This is the SQL statements, I think, and to see whether we can find something interesting. Schema. A lot of information. Maybe we can use grep to search password, right? Password. Copy. A lot of password. Anyway, I don't think we can find anything useful. Now we can try to cd fork project, but permission denied. I said, oh, so how to do next? opt, nothing here. var, go to www directory. Oh, we can get the second flag. Great. Now go to HTML directory, and we can take a look at which one. So go to fork or go to CMS. We can have a look at configuration file, and then we can get the username and password for the database collection. So now I think we can connect to the database or not. Root CMS MS, and we can copy. Oh, do not need to copy, and we can show databases, and we can use this database, show tables. We can dump the user tables. We got 2 users. However, the password is encrypted. All right, now I'd like to exit from, maybe we can note down such information, because we do not know which algorithm is used by this password encryption. Okay, so next I think I'd like to upload the NumPy shell script to the automatic enumeration, right? So to upload this file or this script to the target, we can set up with a server on the Kali Linux. Now we can use wget to upload NumPy, and we can make it executable, and then we can run it. Okay, to see which kind of information can be retrieved by this script. Then we can, oh look, I think we have already found that vector. So look has SUID bit on. You know, we can utilize the SUID bit or set UID bit of binary to make lateral movement or privilege escalation. Okay, look, so now we can go to this site and we can retrieve a file. Okay, so which file we are interested in now? We want to retrieve the shadow file. You know, current user cannot access shadow file. However, with SUID bit, we can retrieve, no problem. So how to do? We can, file is shadow, and then we can run this command to retrieve. So I think we can copy this line and we need to have a new tab. We can save this hash value to file. Then we can use John Reaper to crack it, because I've already, you know, done such crack earlier. So this will not go this process again. So we can use show option to display cached or cracked password. So we have already got the username and password. Then we can SSH to the target, ISRO. And yes, we can copy the password. Okay, great. Now we can get the user flag without a problem. So what can we do next? Next, we can check to see whether this user can run sudo. But can, oh, we can. So ls command. However, if we run sudo and copy this path, this, although we can run this, this doesn't give us the privilege, right? So for example, the user, nothing. So next, I'd like to, you know, upload the NumPy shell script again. Wget NumPy, because I have already uploaded 2 times, so we can use the bash NumPy 1, and to see whether we can find new vector which can help us to elevate privilege. Okay. It's done. Let's scroll up. Files with capabilities fork has set UID capability. Let's take a look at this binary. Fork. Press enter. Actually, this is Python 2. So now we can, because of its capability, we can import OS module. OS system can run ID command. Indeed, this is a root user. So I think, of course, we can get the privileged shell by running bin bash. Okay, so now we can run ID and go to the root directory, then to grab the root flag without any problem. So I think that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.